All right, topping this hour is the preventable death that continues to take young lives every year. We're talking about kids being left in hot cars and dying as a result.
Yeah, that's right. 23 ABC's Emma Lockhart joins us live with more on ways you can prevent this tragedy from happening to you.
Mike Faven, just this past Monday, a child in Southern California was left unattended in a hot car and was reported with critical injury. So unfortunately, this issue just continues to happen. And right now I'm at Hall Ambulance with Dr. Ron Ostrom. He's going to tell me a little bit about really what physically happens when a child is left in the car unattended and how it can be deadly.
So heat-related illness is a spectrum. Can start early on with some symptoms of headache, irritability, fatigue, profuse sweating. That can advance and escalate to confusion, to being poorly or unresponsive. These are signs and symptoms to look out for. What you should do immediately is skin exposure. We mentioned earlier that evaporative cooling is the key combatant to heat-related illness. Exposing skin, getting water, moisture on the skin, allow this evaporative cooling to take place is critically important. Then notifying 911 and until help arrives, just some general support. It's very important.
And talk a little bit about the statistics. You were saying that July has the highest rate of this incident happening.
Absolutely. Year after year, the average is about 40 deaths across the country in July, which being the highest month for this type of incident. So real important to be keyed into it at this point in time, this point in the year.
And if you see a child unattended in a car, what should you do? If you see a child going through some of these symptoms, what is the best method to help them?
It's the skin exposure, it's the evaporative cooling, it's getting off the binding, the conforming, removing from the environment. If it's in a hot container like a car, getting them out of that environment, notifying 911, supporting a child by, getting moist towels on the skin, that type of thing until help arrives, and then getting them to the hospital where they can properly cool the child down.
Okay, thank you. And so unfortunately, oftentimes these parents, these drivers leave their child unattended in the car unknowingly. So something that they can do is putting your phone in the back seat, your purse in the back seat, anything next to your child to be that reminder. And something also to note is to always keep your car locked. Oftentimes children climb into the car, they want to play, they get stuck, and that ultimately ends with them being stuck in the car and suffering from these heat deaths. Reporting live in Central Bakersfield, Emma Lockhart, 23 ABC News.